Good afternoon, gamers. Welcome to Gamer City. I saw someone in the chat saying that they missed when I used to say Gamer City, so I did one more, and that's the last one. Thank you, Dr. Butthugger MD, for the subscriptions. That's incredibly kind.
A withering here, impossible. A withering here, impossible. A withering.
Just gonna turn my
here,
headphones
impossible.
upside down in case that echoes back.
Here,
I would immediately like to address a few things. Number one, though it might look like it, I have not gone to prison. I am not in prison. This is my spare room, stripped down of detail, for reasons that are too mundane for me to explain. I am not in prison. I have not committed any crimes, and if I have not been caught and appropriately punished for them. Do you understand? No, I am not about to move. Not yet. I am hoping to move later in this year, and all things going according to plan, that will happen sooner rather than later. This was a guest coming to stay situation, plus about 5 days of me being like, I should put my stream setup back together. And then today I kind of realized, I don't know if my stream setup looks much better than just this bedroom, which is really sad. Hey John, how did the Game Grumps thing come about? Aaron messaged me and was like, do you want to do a thing? And I was like, sure. And then he was like, do you want to do a reading for a video? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And then he was like, okay. And I was like, cool. And then I was like, hey, I really like your stuff. And he was like, I really like your stuff. And we're both like, oh. And that's about the long and the short of it. Too mundane to explain, explains it. Now, I kept it concise. I kept it concise, god damn it. No, I'm good. I'm just back from Magfest. And, god damn, guys. Magfest. I tell you what. Magfest was fucking awesome. Magfest was like the most fun I have had in years, including other Magfests. It was so rad. I spent the majority of my time, I spent practically 95% of my time hanging out with Sudden.Mango. That's Rebecca. Very close friend of mine. Does awesome cosplay. Check her out on Instagram. And you know, a lot of the most fun parts of the con were genuinely just hanging out with her. We watched a bunch of Caleb Hammer, Financial Planner. If anyone watches him on YouTube, he's great. Watched a bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen. She showed me a bunch of K-pop shit that was far more compelling than I ever thought it would be.
A withering here, impossible.
Can we get to this?
A withering here, impossible. A
Can we get the John
here,
Strip Club lore?
Impossible.
No, chat. We cannot, because exclusivity rights to the strip club lore have been signed over to Versus Wolves, and I will be telling that story on episode 2. And I don't want to oversell it. It is the mother of all John stories. I have faced some strange situation in my time, but good fucking lord. How do I put this? I'm not going to tell any specific details, because part of what I want to tell on Versus Wolves is I want to be able to look at Woolie and be like, Woolie, didn't this all happen? Isn't everything I said real? And weren't you there and didn't you see it with your eyes? And he will be able to confirm, yes, this all happened. It was, we were brought there by Washington Post journalist Gene Park, who turns out is just one of the sweetest, nicest people I have ever met. And it was, I don't know how to describe what it was. I feel like sometimes you end up in situations and you kind of find out what you're made of. And I found out that me personally, I am an innocent little baby fucking lamb. I am not... I don't know, I am not used to that, and it was a lot, and you might say that everyone in that strip club immediately noticed that it was a lot, and the strippers made fun of me. They made fun of me. So you're not up for a night of eyes wide parties then? If that strip club encounter has taught me anything, it's that I would stand in the corner of an eyes wide shut party going, "Hey, listen, I just hope everyone here is having a good time. I myself am not personally interested in joining in the festivities, but I just want to say that everyone is looking great, and you all seem to be having a great time, and I think that's awesome. I think that's really good. Now again, I would rather not be a part of any of this. No sir, I don't want to put on a mask. Please don't do that. So okay, that is what I would be like at an eyes wide shut party. It was a lot. It was also some of the most fun I have had in a long time. Like, I was a nervous mess, but like afterwards, I think everyone agreed that it was just a terrific time. The Good Guys Club in Washington, the dancers were so talented and so nice and so friendly. Look. I have been with the same person for 18 years, okay? I think that I might be, like, just kind of innocent, alright? And I feel like that's a weird fucking thing to say about yourself, but after seeing my reaction in that club versus everyone else's reaction, I think I'm just an innocent little person, and that's it. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain it further than that. My wife brought me to my first strip club. Yeah, Michelle didn't care at all that I was there. She was like, fine. You're a small bean. I kinda am. Late to the party here. Was it a touching strip club or joint? You were, as far as I understand, you were not allowed to touch the girls. They sure were allowed to touch you. I'm just not used to that. Okay, so, like, again, I'm not going to get specific about it, but what I will say is that after about being in that strip club for maybe 40 seconds, I immediately realized that everyone there, including the strippers, were going to try and fuck with me as hard as possible, and we were there for about 2.5 hours. Full story, full, uncensored, unabridged, corroborated story will be on Versus Wolves episode 2. Yeah, the next Versus Wolves will be out within the next 2 weeks-ish. That's my fault. I fucked up and did not plan my FGC thing. I now have a plan to go to an FGC thing and enter a tournament, and will report back immediately. Yeah. Did they have good food though? Okay, here's the thing. The food was actually great. The food was so yummy, and I was really surprised. And I think the fact that I just used the word yummy to describe nice food should paint the picture for you of how little I belong in a strip club. Would I go back? Absolutely. It was a great time. And honestly, like, not as... Okay, I'd never been to a strip club before. I'd never been to something like that. And I guess I thought it would be, like, kind of seedier. Like, I don't know how to quantify that, but I thought it would be kind of... I thought maybe there'd be something a little untoward about it. And except for the fact that there's bollock naked people dancing around, it was actually just really chill. It was just a fun experience, and yeah, the girls were really cool, really fucking talented. Holy shit, like the shit they could do on that bar was incredible. But I was born and raised a hardcore Catholic, and I'm not anymore, but you can stop going to church, but you are where the shame goes to worship. So who is your favorite stripper? I think to get into that, I would have... No, I'm not going to say any more about the strip club until Versus Wolves episode 2. But, let me tell you, wild fucking ride. That I immediately regretted my choice of wording. That's... Nothing was implied by that statement. It was a... lot. It was a lot. What'd you think about the season? Okay, here it is. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Up until now, I have always qualified Jujutsu Kaisen with, hey, it's a good shonen. Do you like shonen? Do you like watching boys scream and punch each other? Well, they do that in Jujutsu Kaisen. There's nothing new about it. It's not especially, like, groundbreaking, but it's like a pretty decent version of what it was. After Season 2, the Shibuya incident, that is no longer my feelings on Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay? I no longer qualify Jujutsu Kaisen with a good one of those. I now qualify Jujutsu Kaisen as legit. Jujutsu Kaisen is class, and the Shibuya incident is as good as people make it out to be. I loved fucking... Well, I thought it was a bit slow, not at the start, because the start's the flashback arc, and that's really fun. But then the like beginning of the Shibuya, like the actual Shibuya incident, is a little slow and a little kind of dull, and there's just some fights that don't fucking matter. But after that, I think the Shibuya incident is a fucking scream, right? I feel like there's this kind of there's this shonen like arc that I really love, and I call it like the chaos arc. And the chaos arc is when there's all these different factions all just like smashing into each other and bouncing off each other in unpredictable ways. I would say like the quintessential chaos arc is like York New City from Hunter x Hunter. Absolutely incredible. Just all these wild ingredients getting put into a bag and just fucking shook around, and it's amazing. I'd say to a lesser extent you could count like the Android Saga or the Frieza Saga as kind of chaos arcs, but they're kind of leading to a more traditional thing. But Shibuya Incident is one of them. It's like there's a bunch of different factions all just like in the same space at the same time, and all these fucking crazy unexpected things happen, and it's really good. But most of all, what I will say is that Shibuya Incident, like, it really changes the landscape of Jujutsu Kaisen in a really super interesting way. Really, really interesting. And also, it makes me give a fuck about Itadori in a way that I never did before. I didn't dislike Itadori. I also didn't think there was anything remotely interesting about him. Now I do. Now I think now I think it's like he kind of has to live with what happened in the Shibuya incident, and it's great. So like before, I would give like Jujutsu Kaisen a strong recommendation. Now I feel like no, Jujutsu Kaisen actually just fucking rules. Like it's actually just a great show. I bought a bunch of different Jujutsu Kaisen merch at Magfest, and forgive me, I forget the artists I bought them for. Most of them recognize me, which was really sweet. I got this best friends pin. I got this little best friends pin, Yuta and Toji. We can all agree that that's just the greatest thing in the world. Or Yuta and I always forget his name. Togo, Goro, I can't remember. I got this Toji charm. I also got this Toji pin. If you can't tell, I really like Toji. He's really cool and he's really dangerous, and I would have sex with him just to be really transparent about all that. Toji is so fucking cool. Toji is the sickest, and I didn't realize he was in Jujutsu Kaisen so little, but considering how little he's in it, it's awesome. But yeah, so Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, absolutely legit, great shit. Other than that, just I feel fucking... Honestly, I feel great after Magfest. I kind of like... I've been doing a bit of work here and there. Like, I was working kind of the week before Magfest, a bunch of stuff, but I took a lot of time off around Christmas. And Jesus Christ, I needed it so badly. Like, you know, I've mentioned it a bunch in videos and stuff, but like, last year... Not a great year. Bad year for me. It was bad. And I don't think I realized how exhausted and how tired I was by the end of the year. And then taking time off and getting to spend a bunch of time with Michelle and my parents, it helped a lot. And then being away at Magfest, and just being able to be around Sudden Mango, like Rebecca, who's just fucking cool ass person and always been a great friend to me. That was awesome. But then like getting to see Little V and James and Jill and Woolie and Steph and Oni Dino. Foxcade, the piece of shit editor of these streams. Not going to get into it right now, but I will just say Foxcade is fired from these streams. Fox, if you're editing this and this is how you find out, I'm sorry, but you fucking... Anyway, Versus Wolves episode 2, everybody. But yeah, it was awesome, you know, and it actually made me realize something, right? Because like Versus Wolves has been like, I don't know how much I've talked about that, but basically me and Woolie are kind of in a situation where Versus Wolves ended up being way more of a success than we thought it would be, you know, and it kind of looks like, oh, this is like a thing now, and it's great and it's cool. And I was thinking, like, I actually met Woolie for the first time at Magfest 8 years ago. I was a civilian and he was not, and I just went up to him and said hey and talked about fighting games for a little bit. And every year after that I met him again, and every year like we kind of got a bit friendlier, and now it's at the point where we've started this podcast and it's been successful and it's been cool. And it's fucking weird to think about, you know? Like, it's crazy to think that if I had never gone to that first Magfest, if I had never gone and, like, set up an artist table by myself for the entire weekend and sold at it, that, like, I wouldn't have met him, you know? Because now it's like we're in touch a lot and we talk a lot, and it's like, you know, he was at my wedding and now we're starting this thing together. And... like, dropping the kayfabe, I fucking love that guy, you know. Woolie's the best, and he is, like, every bit the decent, kind human being that he seems online. Like, he really is, and it just means a lot getting to, like, hang out with him in real life, you know. I'll tell you guys a story, and don't anyone fucking... please don't link this to him, please. Like, I'm genuinely asking, please don't. But, so like basically I was saying goodbye to him, and I get very like weepy around goodbyes if I'm not going to see my friends for like a couple of months or whatever, which I'm very embarrassed about, so I don't like doing it. You know the way people always make fun of me online for like crying? I don't cry in videos. I'll cry at a goodbye. I will cry at a goodbye if I know someone's leaving the country or something like that. I'm guilty of that. But anyway, me and Woolie were saying goodbye at the end of a big night, and like we were hugging and stuff, and we were both like, listen, I'm gonna see you in like 2 or 3 months. It doesn't matter. This doesn't need to be a big fucking thing. And we're both like, yep, cool. And we leave. So go home, escape Woolie without crying. Very happy, very pleased about that. And then anyway, so go home, go to bed, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, pack my shit, everything done. Very proud of myself for not like crying in front of all my friends who I'm gonna miss really dearly. Come in the front door of the hotel, we're just like putting shit into the taxi, and who's at the fucking front desk but Woolie, Steph, and Reggie. And I'm like, oh no. And like, it's not just Woolie, like Steph is like one of the sweetest, coolest people I've ever met, and Reggie is legitimately one of the most hilarious people I have ever encountered. He is so fucking funny. Like, whenever I hang out with Reggie, I am constantly cracking up, and like, it bums me out that, you know, I don't get to see them then for like a couple of months or a year or whatever it is, and I'm like, oh no. And we're saying goodbye again, and I'm like, okay. And I just about make it through, and then I hug Woolie, and I say, see you later, Woolie, and I walk off, and I look back, and Woolie just goes like, he's far away, he's behind the door, and he kind of just goes, and I get into my taxi, and I fucking weep like a stupid baby. I'm just like, oh, and like, it's the point that Rebecca is nearly like, John, are you okay? Like, do you need to get it together? And it was like, just... oh, it was just an emotional onslaught. I can't look, chat. I'm just an emotional person. I can't handle it. It's just, everything everyone says about me is true all the time. I am full of emotion, and this is just what I am, and I can't help it, you know. But it only hurt to leave because it was so good. Like, and like, even just hanging out with like Little V, James, it's like, I know James doesn't do like a lot of like talking stuff, but like he is legitimately the coolest motherfucker, you know. And like I got to see so many, like I got to see Vinny Vinesauce for a little bit as well, and it's always weird with Vinny because like me and Vinny, like we don't get a chance to hang out a whole lot, you know. And I think I saw him for maybe a total of like 3 minutes, you know. The last time I saw Vinny, he had been kind of like going through some stuff, and like, you know, the kind of thing where you meet someone and you look at them and you're kind of like, oh fuck, that's like, John, did you marry the right person? Don't want to marry Woolie, just love him dearly. Different things, just so we're clear. But it's like with Vinny, you know, we kind of run into each other for like a couple of minutes, and I can immediately see him that like he's doing way better than the last time I saw him, and it's like, it's such a relief. And it's like, oh, dude, you look fucking awesome. And he's like, hey man, and we just get into shit for like 2 minutes, and then it's done, we're done. And it's like, oh fuck, look, I gotta go, but it was so good to see you again. And it's just like, that's one of the things I really love about this job. You do just get to kind of like come into these people's lives and then leave it like, but it's like, it's just in that moment that you see them, it's fucking amazing to see them, you know. Everyone should go to cons. Make friends at cons, go and have a great time. And also, shout outs to all the fucking fans I met at Magfest. This Magfest was really, really insane for that. The signing was 3.5 hours. They had to move us to a different table because there were so many people who showed up and we wanted to get through to everyone. If anyone came to that signing and like talked to me like maybe after the 1.5 hour point, I'm sorry if I was just completely incomprehensible. It was like, just my brain was so fried, you know. But it was really cool. There was one fucking just insane thing that happened. Are any of you guys familiar with a TV show called Heroes of Cosplay? A reality TV show from like, I think maybe the 2000s, 2010s maybe? Oh lord, I remember. Okay, so there is a cosplayer in that called Yaya Han. And I was a big fan of Yaya Han, and still am. But like, it started when I saw that. Me and my friends all got into Heroes of Cosplay, and we loved it. We thought like, this is fucking insane. It's a reality TV show about cons. Yaya Han was like she's like the OG cosplayer. Like, if you do not know who Yaya Han is, you have seen cosplays of her. She is like the fucking OG. She's the first person who like made a big like deal out of it and was like that into stuff. And she was a guest at Magfest, and I thought that was fucking insane. It's like, that's like some kind of like deity descending onto a con, you know. I was like, that's so mad that she's here. But I get an email from the staff of Magfest Sunday and say, oh, one of our guests has requested to meet you. Would you be okay with a meetup or whatever? And immediately I'm kind of like, oh yeah, sure. Because like, I'll meet anyone. It's totally fine. And I say it to Rebecca. I say it to Sudden Mango. And she just goes, imagine if it was Yaya Han. And I was like, it's not going to be Yaya Han, Rebecca. It's going to be some chiptune artist, and we're going to meet them, and they're just going to be really chill, and we're going to have a really nice time. I get an email later on, and I'm there in fucking like Kashiba from Chainsaw Man cosplay, and it says it's Yaya Han, and I showed the email to Rebecca, and we both melt the fuck down. We're just like, what the fuck? That's insane. So we get taken up to the guest suite, and we're waiting there for a little bit, and then she walks in, and I think maybe one of the most surreal moments in the entirety of my YouTube career is Yaya Han comes in, and she sees me, this fucking pathetic in prison streamer, and she immediately gets like super shy, and she goes, I can't remember, there's an anime word for shy, but she like covers her face like this, and she goes, I'm sorry, I'm just feeling so higashi, or something like that. And it was so cute, but so surreal. I was like, oh, buddy, no, and it was so weird. But then like we ended up just chatting for about like an hour, and she was just so chill and she was so nice, and we ended up talking about like a bunch of like just she told me a bunch of stories from like behind the scenes of Heroes of Cosplay, and just a lot about like being a personality online and being seen by different people, and she was just the sweetest, just the absolute sweetest. And now we're friends. That's how that works. Hazakashi, yeah, that's it, yeah. I hope you said, oh, buddy, no to Yaya Han. So I think the first thing I did was explain to her how long that I was a fan of hers, and it was really, really sweet. So yeah, other than that, that was kind of my Magfest. I'm definitely leaving shit out, but it was awesome. It was awesome being able to meet Foxcade and just to watch as well, who's a stream. Just to watch came out with us for like a full night, and like it was just great to be able to hang out with him again. And that dude's hilarious, and it just fucking I feel so rejuvenated, chat. I feel like I'm excited to make shit again. You know what I mean? Like I know the next 2 videos I'm making. And the first one's the fake video games video. The second one is a really fucking weird video, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but that makes me excited. And it's so sad what happened to Foxcade. Yep, absolutely, he's dead now. Jet lag? Okay, I don't think I got jet lag. I think what happened is that I never adjusted while I was over there and went straight back to like just sleeping here, which was interesting. Tekken 8 is fucking incredible so far. I played a little bit of the story, and I love the insanity of the story. It's so wild. Basically, the premise for this year's Tekken tournament is that Kazuya is like a Dragon Ball Z devil at this point. Like, he can just nuke people with his hands, and everyone has to fight to represent their country. And if you lose in Tekken, Kazuya will fly to your home country and destroy it. He will erase your home country if you lose in this martial arts tournament. And how fun is that? It also plays really weird and interesting. I know Tekken has been kind of going more and more this direction for the last couple of games, but it's like there's super moves now that really change everything about Tekken. It's like it is much more, the game is much more about like when you will use these moves and like specifically like the timing and the resource management behind them, as opposed to learning 100 different pokes. And it's really interesting. I cannot wait to play more of it. Okay, the game we're going to be playing is called Closing at 2. I have not played this game. I'm going in completely blind, so forgive me here. Okay. So this is a 17 plus game? Oh, that is chill. I like that. You feel that you like that soundtrack, chat? It's the 6th of September, about 70 degrees outside, and the leaves are beginning to turn. Wednesdays are usually pretty slow at the Lakeside Inn, but they still have their regulars. Though I'd say slow is the usual here. In the past 6 months since getting hired, I have settled into a casual routine of mixing, shaking, and a lot more cleaning than I'd like to admit. All while the locals and guests at the inn stop by for a casual drink. Things rarely get too rowdy, which I can appreciate. And it looks like another quiet night is about to begin. Ooh. Henry has real, takes the library very serious energy. Good evening, Henry. Ha! Good evening. How funny. I take it things didn't go well at the office today? Henry. Do they ever? I'm convinced all the idiots get rooted to me somehow. I already deal with that enough for my coworkers, though I don't expect the clients to be any better. Anyways, as you can tell, I'm in need of a drink. Give me an old-fashioned. That's my favorite drink. If you ever see me at a bar and you want to be cool, you can buy me an old-fashioned, but I probably won't drink it because I'm terrified of people poisoning me. But if you catch me after a couple of drinks, I might. If I'm not there with Rebecca, she won't make me throw it away. So that's how you do it. Nice chill game, 17 plus rating. He has some real actually energy. Yeah, I think I know this guy from like my YouTube comments. Hollywood K, I would absolutely poison you, just FYI. Dude, I get it. Like someone has to stop me. I understand. Oh shit. Open your notebook to see what kind of drinks. Oh, this is real like VA Hall 1-A. Closing at 2. Okay. Recipes. Whiskey, bitters, simple syrup, orange peel. Okay, I can do this. Okay. We got our whiskey. Oh hell yeah. We got our bitters. And we got whiskey, bitters, simple syrup. Okay. And then just a pinch, chat, just a pinch of orange peel, and that's everything. Okay, I think we're gonna shake it up. Press space start. I can do that. Boom. Not my first active reload, if you know what I mean. Henry, thanks, kid. Good job on the drink. Anyways, I'll probably be back. Henry sure is a character. I'm sure being an accountant is tough when people don't know what way to handle their money. He'll definitely need a refill. Lisa. Wow. Lisa looks real like, she looks real like Sweet Anita, I think. That is like the... am I alone in that chat? That looks exactly like her. Hey there, hope you're having a good day so far. Can't complain. How about you, Lisa? Lisa, not bad at all, actually. I just finished writing my thesis. I guess taking a 2-week writing retreat by the lake really helps getting stuff done. That's awesome. Sounds like a huge relief to be done with that. Oh, you have no idea. And with that, I'd like a mojito to celebrate. Coming right up. Okay, let's see here. Mojito, rum, club soda, simple syrup, lime juice, and mints. Okay, rum, club soda, simple syrup. So,
here?
rum, lime juice, no, simple syrup. And I think it was lime juice as well. Club soda. Lime juice and mints. Cool. Okay, here we go. Boom. Hell yeah. Tasty, thank you so much. I have some things I need to take care of, but I'll be back for another one of those later. I'll see you later then. Good for her. Even from the first day she visited the bar, she seemed constantly tense. She's been coming in for a mojito nearly every day. I guess she really needed to take the edge off. I don't mind, of course. Lisa is a much better tipper than Henry. I would believe that. Marcus. Hey, bud. I like Marcus's vibe. I think if I was a bartender and Marcus came in, I'd be like, cool. This is gonna be fun. Hey, Marcus. Thanks for always checking in. How about you? Oh, you know, things can always get better. And they will get better. Especially if I get to drink in my hand. That's right, Marcus. A tequila sunrise, please. I'll get that started right away. Tequila sunrise. Tequila, orange juice, grenadine, orange peel, Massachusetts cherry. Okay. Tequila, orange juice, grenadine. Tequila, grenadine. And then we have orange peel and Massachusetts cherry. Gotcha. This should do it. Oh, I'm definitely going to get another one of these. Thanks. That's no problem, Marcus. See ya. Lots of energy, that guy. Marcus loves starting conversations with anyone and everyone, always willing to listen to whatever's on your mind. He's a really genuine guy, but rarely talks about himself. He's been ordering a lot lately. I hope everything is okay. I better clean up and restock while I have the time. Hours pass, and with the occasional customer here and there, it's just another night, another shift. That is, until I see a familiar face approaching the bar. I'm gonna say that my dude Henry has maybe had enough. I think maybe Henry needs to chill a little bit. Yeah, I think he's had a good night, but I think when you know you've had a good night is usually the right time to call it. Henry, old fashions make it extra zesty. Henry, are you alright? Okay, one old-fashioned extra zest coming up. I would not make a drink for Henry, I don't think. You know what my least fucking favorite thing in the world is? Convincing a drunk person not to get another drink. I think I would literally rather shove a knife through my hand than have to convince someone drunk not to get another drink. It is my least favorite thing. I remember I had a friend at my wedding, and I can only say this because I know he would never ever watch this stream, who got really, really drunk. And it was about 11 p.m. and like having to convince him to chill and maybe just lie down for a minute. The only way I was able to do it was I said, okay, you lie down for a little bit and then me and you are going to get a drink. And he was like, awesome. And he just put his head to the pillow and gone for the night. That was interesting. Man, I also remember another time, and it was a very similar situation. We were having a house party at our apartment. So I guess an apartment party. And my roommate got really, really drunk, and so I took him into his room and I was like, dude, just chill. Like, this was like 10 p.m. the party had literally just started and he was fucked. And it was one of those situations where like he had only had like 4 or 5 beers, like not even a whole lot, but I think it just hit him weird. So I was trying to chill him out, I was trying to calm him down. I was like, okay, you just go into your room, you go in there. And he goes in and he just fucking beefs it, and he just spills all over his floor, and he knocks all these different water bottles he had on his floor for reasons that I'm not going to get into, and he was just so fucked. So anyway, I close the door behind him, and the door is broken, so I can't close it the whole way, and he then I'm sorry, the story is really gross, but it's kind of funny. So we have the party the whole night, and as I'm saying goodbye to people, I get a fucking weird smell from his room. Like a really weird smell. And that was like 3 a.m. and I was like, I can't fucking deal with this right now. So I just go to bed, and I wake up the next morning, and I walk by Mike's room, and there is a just putrid smell, like just abominable, so fucking bad. Okay, so I'm like, not my problem. I'm fucking, it's Sunday morning, I'm playing King of Fighters. Okay, so I sit down on the couch and I start playing King of Fighters. About an hour later, he comes out of his room, and I swear to God, he goes, John, who shit on my tablet? When he says tablet, he means a drawing tablet. Someone shit on my tablet, John. And I turn around and I go, I say the thing that I feel like we both knew. Mike, I think you shit on your tablet last night. I think you were really drunk and that's what you did. And he goes, John, I would never shit on my own tablet. And so really calm, I just go, okay, Mike, I want you to have a think at the people who were at that party last night. I would say a good 60% of them were girls and the other 40% were pretty mild-mannered dudes. Who do you think shit on your tablet? And then he's like, well, I can't think of anyone. And I'm like, that's right, Mike. I don't think anyone would have done it unless they were really, really, really drunk. And I look at him, and he gets a smile on his face, and he's like, oh, okay. And I say, you know what, Mike? You know what I think's like a really good idea? If you go into your room and you clean up whatever you have to clean up, and then me and you never talk about this again, and we never acknowledge it happened, and it's cool, and it's fine, and it's just, we just move past it. And he's like, yeah, alright. Yeah, that's fine. And then he's going into his room, and he turns around and he goes, John? And I'm like, yeah, Mike. And he just goes, thanks, man. And I go, that's no problem, Mike. I shit on his tablet. It was me. It wasn't him. I did that, and he never found out. And I would do it again. Anyway, let's keep going here. One old fashioned coming up. Okay, so we got the whiskey. And a little bit of orange peel. Oh, I think I fucked that up, because that is not a good drink. This is wrong. Oh, Henry, buddy, you didn't drink that, did you? He stands up and leaves without another word. I've never seen Henry act like that. Is he drunk already? I better keep an eye on him. Lisa. Hey. Lisa appears at the bar, but something is very wrong. It looked like she's been ripping the hairs from her head. Lisa, your hair. Shut up! Don't you know it's rude to talk about someone else's appearance? That is a really disturbing image. Did they hear the tablet story? Is that what's happening here? Anyway, back for another mojito. This time, I want double the bubbles. Remember, make it good, okay? Okay. Mojito, rum, club soda. So that's double club soda, I'm guessing. So, rum, club soda, simple syrup. Okay. So, rum. Club soda. Another club soda. Simple syrup. And let's shake. Okay, come on. Ah, what the fuck? Come on. Wait, what did I do wrong? What? Tell chat. Why have you turned on me? Not an orange in the mic. Damn it! You're right. Okay. Ugh. She says nothing. She continues to rip her hair from her head with it while leaving. What the hell is going on? She seemed fine a few hours ago. Should I go get the first aid kit? Oh! Before I can even think about what to do next, Marcus sits down at the bar, nearly unrecognizable. He appears to have a nosebleed as well as an eye bleed. Marcus, please. Marcus, are you? Please. Stronger. Dude, we need to get you to a doctor. Stronger! Now! Okay, I'm on it. Okay, what do we got? He wants his tequila sunrise, and I think we gotta do double tequila. So double tequila, orange juice, and grenadine. So, tequila, orange juice, and grenadine, orange peel and cherry. Okay, that's what I accidentally read. Chat, I'm dyslexic. You can't make fun of me for not being able to read correctly. Come on. Nice. This time, that is a fucking good, strong... Marcus, thank you. No problem, Marcus. Please go home. Marcus leaves, and I'm left with nothing but a terrible feeling in my gut. Dear God, I have no idea what's going on. None of them are listening to me. I did not sign up for this shit. Something fucked up is happening right now. Still, I can't just leave them here. It's nearing 1 AM and this place is nearly empty except for those three, but I can't look at them. They're really starting to freak me out. The bar closes soon anyway. I should start packing up and getting the fuck out of here. But what am I supposed to do about them? Before I could even think about doing anything, I see Henry approaching the bar counter yet again. This makes me nervous because Henry didn't start off he didn't start off great. I think we've all been in this situation. I certainly have. I have this horrible feeling. Henry sits before you, smiling even wider than before. Suddenly, he bursts into a loud fit of laughter, causing you to drop your notebook. Before you get the chance to pick it up, he slams his fist on the bar and demands his drink. Make it strong. Make it stronger! And forget the orange kid. Okay, old fashions. So 2 whiskeys. Some bitters. And some simple syrup. And I think that's everything. Wait, did he say don't forget the orange? Don't forget the orange. Don't forget the orange. Okay. And 3 whiskeys. If this isn't right, chat, I blame you. Okay, there's a very strong old-fashioned. I watch as he washes the drink in a flash before once again laughing hysterically and walking away. Oh. Oh no, Lisa, buddy. It kind of looks like her hand is melting into her face. Okay. Fresh. Make it fresh. Hell, I need more citrus. Oh fuck. Okay. I know there's lime juice. I know there's rum. No. There's tequila. No, rum. There is rum. There is rum. And let's throw another lime juice in there. And a club soda, but she wanted it double fresh. So maybe 2 club sodas. And mint. It'll be a fucking miracle if this works out. Fresh, make it fresh. Hell, I need more citrus. Okay. Syrup. Okay, let's add the syrup. So, simple syrup. Lime juice, rum, another lime juice, another club soda, and mint. How are we feeling, guys? 2 mints, 2 lime? That doesn't sound right. Okay, I think we fucked this. Oh! Oh, kid, you're the best. This is too much. Oh, Marcus, buddy, no! Marcus, go to bed or something. I don't know that going to bed is going to help this, but dude needs something. Yeah. Marcus, please. Marcus, I want to see the sunrise. I just need more everything. Okay, I'm gonna say that's a double sunrise. So, 2 tequilas, 2 oranges, 2 grenadine, cherries, Wrong orange? Fuck. 2 orange juice. Okay, let's reset. Let's reset. Okay. 2 tequilas. 2 grenadine. 2 orange. And 2 cherries. He was right. Oh shit, really? It has orange slices. God damn it. Okay, let's throw this in and see if we can get away with it. The answer is no, we won't be able to. Yes! Okay, we got it. There must be like some leeway built in. So good, I could give you a hug. What's happening to you? One by one, the regulars leave. The clock strikes 2. I clean my studio. I wash my equipment. I take a drink. I drink and I drink and I drink until it's just me all alone at the Lakeside Inn. Thank you for playing. I mean, I'm gonna say that ending is a little underwhelming, but I thought that was fucking cool. I liked it. That was a weird little experience. I think you could do way more with that idea. I think there's so much to the idea of like being working in the service industry and getting trapped in this fucked up situation you can't get out of, you know? Sometimes I do Artist Alley, and I have been in those situations, you know? I don't want to say any of them because I have a feeling there's some people who could be watching. John, this is just being in the service industry. That's my point. That's my point.